Hello guys and welcome back to another anime adventure video, and in today's video I'm gonna showcase you my girl Rukia, aka the Snow Reaper final. I got super lucky in my last video. If you didn't check it, please go and check it. I beat the dungeon once and I managed to get Rukia from the first chest ever opened on my account. This is a short reaction of me getting her. There is no way! So yeah, in today's video we're gonna showcase her, talk about her abilities, and spoiler, her ability is super crazy and good, and compare her with Homuru. Is Rukia a better version of her or not? We'll see. Before continuing, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and let's start right away. But firstly, we're gonna evolve our Rukia and roll some stats on her. If you want to skip this part and go directly to the showcase, just click on the time codes below. But now, let's go and roll some stats. As you can see, here is my Rukia. I have successfully limit break her, and those are the stats: A+, C+, and A-. I want to transfer the SPA stat, and luckily I have one. This is super tasty SPA stat. With evolution, it will be 1,000,000,000% triple S, okay? So please, game, I'm just begging you, give me this SPA. Okay, I guess not, okay? I mean, what can I do with this? What I can do with this game? Let's go and roll manually. Maybe we'll get something. Let's see. B+, B-, and B. Nah, I need to roll. I need to transfer, I mean. There is no way. I want her stats to be super good. Yo, look at this switchblade. You know what? I don't care. I will transfer all of the stats. Bruh. And of course, only the ranged walk. Ah, hell no. Oh my god. I hate this game. Okay, Elysia, she's super easy to evolve. Like, actually. I will take your S+ attack for sure. Let's see. Nice, we succeed. Now we only need SPA. Do I even have good SPA, which I can transfer? Actually, I don't think so. Let's probably transfer this Toad Sensei. Actually, I don't care. I'm not planning on playing Anime Adventure that much, so I don't care. Let's try. 3, 2, 1. Okay, at least A+. Do I have an A+? Okay, I have this Toad Sensei. He's unevolved, but I don't care, please. I just can't with this game. Can I, like, showcase my unit, please? Can you give me the stat that I want to transfer? It's not that hard, you know? Okay, I don't care. Let's just transfer an A. Finally. Now we are going to evolve our Rukia, and if you're interested in how do we evolve our Rukia, we just need the stars, and we also need this sacred treasure. You can get sacred treasures from those portals. You see the Shibuya portal. Shibuya portal is obtainable through the new infinity mode. As you can see, last story stages, and there is an infinite mode. You beat an infinite mode, from a mob you can get a portal, then you're beating a portal, getting the sacred treasures, you need 200 of them. Go into the evolve station, evolve. Where is my Rukia? Rukia, evolve, and let's finally evolve her. Boom. Snow Reaper final. Sadly, I don't have her shiny, as I guess her shiny model is fully iced. In shiny, she's in her fully Bankai form, you know. Anyways, did we get like some SS? Yeah, SS damage. I would need to work on SPA. I actually need to work on SPA. Anyways, let's equip this unit. Do we get any cosmetic? I'm not getting any cosmetic from Rukia. Thank you, Anime Adventures. I love you. Anyways, let's stop yapping and hating. Let's hop up right into the infinite mode. Okay, so we are at the infinite mode, and now let's place our Rukia. She looks like this, and as you can see, she has some bar next to her, yeah? And it's filling up with every second, even like every half a second. And this bar and the first upgrade is the reason why you see a replace for Homuru in the title. As a lot of people were telling me and just other players that Rukia is a replacement for Homuru. Obviously, she's not, but she's 1,000,000,000% new meta support, which can deal very good damage. So let's check what does she do. Let's upgrade her, and now she's getting a tasty buff. Actually, tasty buff in the damage, but keep in mind that she's limit breaked, okay? And as you can see, she's not hybrid. She's not hybrid, the flying demon will go by, but now I'll activate the ability and she will freeze and damage all of the enemies in her range. As you can see, there is a snowflake on enemies, and when the snowflake hits 6 hits, the unit got stunned. Not stunned, but frozen. And while they're getting frozen, they are also slowed by Rukia. And as you can see, she was doing this effect for the whole time while she had this bar filled. So technically this is the capacity of your ability. When I will use it, it will go down, you see? But I can use it again and we'll deactivate it and keep getting more to our capacity. This is why she's meta. She can slow and then freeze enemies in her full range on placement with like barely any yen. You need 3000 yen or something. But why she's not a replacement for Homuru? Sadly, I don't have a Homuru. I can't showcase it to you, as Homuru is aiming for the whole different category of playing. To activate her time stop, you need only 1600 yen, while with the Rukia you need 100 and 400 to place, and then 2200 to upgrade. Also, Homuru is much more easily gettable now than Rukia, as the update just dropped, and Rukia, it's like almost no one has it, and update is just dropped, you know? Why do you even care about this? Why does it matter? As in some tournaments, and Homuru and Rukia will be played in the tournaments, okay? 1,000,000,000%. In some tournaments, you don't need to deal damage, you just need to make some control, you need to stun. And there are just a lot of Homurus which are level 1, they deal almost no damage, and their ability are dealing also no damage. In some challenges, even if your Homuru is level 100, she can't kill an enemy, as her damage is not that high. But Rukia's damage, look at this, first upgrade, I will activate the ability, and all of the enemies, it's wave 17 already, they will be just dead, just by their ability. So they're aiming for the whole different category. If we are talking about only serpentine and stunning, this is Homuru, 1,000,000,000%. Homuru is the best. No one can beat Homuru in the whole game, no one. But we've talked about beating the stage, if we're not talking about like keeping enemies alive, if we're talking just about the pure damage and control, then it's Rukia. Probably the best unit in the game by the control and damage combined. Like, of course, in the later upgrades, maybe Demon Over Heaven is much more powerful, obviously. But on placement, Rukia is the best. I'm a poser for Anime Adventures, I don't know that many units, so write down in comments, maybe there is some better unit which can deal that good of a control and deal that good of a damage on placement. But I just don't know these units. So now I have yapped why she's not a replacement for Homuru, but just a good addition, you know, to the meta units. Let's upgrade her, finally. She's not getting that much of damage, but she's getting kinda good moves. Now she has a cone, and usually you want to skip these upgrades, like, actually, it's not that crazy. Then she's getting good damage, and then she's getting a nice moon. Her must-have upgrade, boom, full OE, and she's becoming a hybrid, so you can hit flying. This upgrade is super bossing. Sadly, it's only one hit, yeah? No, 2 hits. But anyways, very tasty upgrade, and then 25k and 30k, and she's maxed. So she is not even, like, that expensive, actually. She's not that expensive. She kinda is, but it's not like an Irons, it's not like a Fuse hero, it's not like, I don't know, not even a Guts. Guts is much more expensive than Rukia. And now let's use her ability, and to be honest, I don't know if the ability scales with her level, but as you can see, units are taking very tasty dot damage. And her ability works for her whole range, so you actually want to get an SSS range on her. And obviously Unique is going to be just bossing on her. This is how her attack looks like. It's just huge. Let me try to show it to you. So this is the animation. She releases the beam to the sky, and then it turns out to be a huge ice cone, and then it just bumps to the enemies, you see? The effects is actually just huge. The saddest part is that when you turn off the VF axis, when you turn the ability, her ability do not like show in game, but if you turn it on, you also need to reactivate it. Interesting fact. Her active ability looks super good, like it's looking super bossing. I actually want them to separate the active ability animations and the unit attacking animations, but who cares. Now let's see if her ability is global or local. I'll place a lot of Rukias. Now I'll wait for them to fill up, and I'll activate one of them. Can I activate like couple of them at once? Do they have local or global capacity? We'll see. So let's try. I'm activating the ability on one Rukia, and the capacity is separate. Can I activate it on the other one? I can! You can stack it up! It has a local cooldown. Oh my god. This is actually crazy. Look at this. What is happening on the screen? Wait, isn't it broken? To be honest, I don't think that Unique is like super crazy on her. Obviously, it's very good. But if you are like a pro, super pro in anime adventures, you want to get a unique and divine Rukia, as stacking her up is crazy. Imagine if everyone in the team has Rukia and there are like 6 players. You're placing 6 Rukias and activating the ability at the same time. Oh my god. Nah, this is huge. This is actually crazy. Look at this damage. Shield enemies, they're just annihilated. There will be no shields. Anyways, this is huge, actually. This is a W unit, not gonna lie. Now let's see her damage with the buffs. Firstly, I will do the Wenda buff. Now, firstly, I will do an idle buff. So this is her damage with some of the Wenda buff and an idle buff. You see, 445k with non-100% Wenda buff. And this is how her damage looks like now. 660k. No trades. Kinda good damage, actually. The damage is not huge, to be honest. But with the dot, with her ability, oh yeah, the damage looking nasty and tasty, oh my god. And also her ability is local, so oh my god, she's just a huge unit. Now I'll do the Griffith buff. We'll see her damage with the Griffith buff. Let's see. Almost a million. And this is like no trade. I don't even have a damage trait, so if I had a damage trait, it would be a million per 5 seconds. With the Griffith, the damage is looking tasty, but it's not that huge. If we are comparing the pure damage as her active ability damage, oh my god, it's so huge. Look at this. I'm activating it and the enemies will be just annihilated now. Oh yeah, I will probably place all of the 3 Rukias. I'll stay here for like a lot of time and we will see when they will start to struggle. How powerful they are in terms of damage. But before that, let me show you why she may be not that good with a unique trait. I'll sell Wind Dragons so I can show it to you easily. The reason that with the unique, you can't stack her passive all the time, obviously. But without unique, you technically can, and this is huge. Look at this. I will activate the Gale of the Moon on one Rukia, and it will be active here. I'll turn on the VFX. Now I'll turn them off, I can see shit. And when we are going off to the 50%, we are fastly activating it on the second Rukia. Now the effect is continuing to go. You see the effect, the ability is walking. When Rukia is at 50, I'm activating the third Rukia, and by the time we are doing so, the first Rukia gets her 50% back. And now I'm activating the ability on her and deactivating it on the third one. And just like this, of course, you need to like sit here and do all of this manually. You can do her active ability almost all the time. You can possibly automate this process by using the auto abilities I'm too dumb for that. Actually, I will sit in and try it, but I just can't. So yeah, let's finally sit and wait till high waves so we can see how powerful Rukia is. Okay, so I'm actually pretty tired of waiting. So let's see. As you can see, we are struggling. We're actually struggling, and soon the boss will appear. And we'll activate our Rukia's abilities and see how crazy they are, how much they are boosting our damage. As by now we are not losing, but the enemies have walked a very long path, and in like soon couple of waves will be cooked. Here the boss comes. Let's see a few attacks and see how much damage is he taking. You see? So this is the damage that he's taking. Now I'll activate all of the abilities and let's check his health. And yeah, it's going down super fast. Oh my god, yeah, her ability is super powerful, guys. So her ability can count as a nuke, but again, you can keep it activated like almost forever. So for example, you saw I was struggling with the enemies, and if I will not activate the ability, I will still be struggling. But now I will activate the ability and try to permanently stack it. Said there is no indicator on like the unit on the UI, so it's kinda hard for me to track it, but anyways. You see, the units are taking much more damage. Actually, just way more damage than usual. So yeah, Rukia is crazy. For the tournament, when there will be a tournament for Magic Crows, she will carry. She's probably the best unit for the Magic Crows if we're talking about tournaments, as she's both a damage dealer and a support. That's why she's the GOAT. Does it worth grinding the dungeon? I mean, yeah, if you are an active AA player and you like playing AA, dungeon is super good. You can get Rukia and some valuable resources, you know? But I am done with Anime Adventures. I want to admit that this is probably the last video of Anime Adventures. I don't want to play it anymore. Maybe, just maybe I'll do the review of other units, but I don't think so. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. and see you in the next, probably, Anime Last Stand video. Have a nice day, and peace.